This is Dennis Williams from Money Talk Viewpoint Post. We are just thrilled to have you join us today. And I wanted to start off right off the bat by introducing to you our special guest, which is Mary Elaine Petrucci.
And impact on others.
So this process of setting boundaries, how long does it usually take? Is there or is there anything that's normal about the learning process? I mean, everybody's just totally different. It's random.
I think everybody is different. Every situation is different. It depends on the person giving care, and it depends on your loved one, and it depends on your relationship that you've had before you've been in that caregiving role. And then it also depends on how willing the person giving care wants to change themselves first so that they can help their loved one. So it really, there's no set time, Dennis. I think it's all depends on the two people involved in the situation and their willingness to see that the situation that they're in right now isn't working for themselves or the person that they're caring for. And once they come to that realization, they can start making the changes within themselves first in order to make it have an impact on someone else.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're just scratching the surface here. And I think we want to be able to continue this conversation as relates to just kind of being able to help bring additional clarity and steps that people can take. But before we go any further, I think it's important if any of our listeners want to get a hold of you to further up conversations kind of one-on-one, how do they do that?
They can email me at Petrucci, that's PETRUCCI2002@gmail.com. Okay. And I'll be more than willing to listen to receive those requests, and I would be more than willing to provide support in any way I can.
Do you have a website also?
Yes, we do. It's Caregiver Lifeline community.com.
Okay.
So people can, it's a membership site, so they can join on a monthly or yearly basis, which provides them with a lot of resources that caregivers need. It also has the speakers that interviews that we've had last December and in April and this past November. And if people find that they need other resources, I'm more than willing to add those to the membership site. It's really a safe environment for caregivers to talk with other caregivers, and it's also a way for them to talk with other experts and myself in their caregiving journey.
That's great. And it certainly as relates, of course, kind of that we haven't touched on, which is something that's near and dear to my heart, is of course just the impact that this has on the finances of a family.
Yes.
And the whole idea of bringing boundaries also involves fiscal as well, so that you don't find yourself being drained. And of course, with what I do with my software application called finance app called Cash Map, it's enabling people to see the impact long-term of small changes that they make, which I would say that would be a part of creating boundaries so that they could see the benefits of establishing boundaries on their financial health. And, so, on that note, listeners who are also especially pained by wanting to or having to pay interest to the bank, and also to learn how to keep your money working for you all the time rather than having it sitting passive, you can visit my website at www.cashmapapp.com. cashmap.com. Visit my YouTube channel at Cashmap Consulting. And my email address is dennis@cashmapconsulting.com. So it would be, so by all means, reach out to either one of us. We will be continuing this dialogue to go into these additional areas, Mary, that you've pointed out to us. And so we can kind of just keep digging further to be able to just kind of learn, and hopefully some listeners will give them some ideas in which you'll be able to assist them to improve the quality of their life for both them as well as their loved one.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Boundaries is a good place to start. And I want to thank you for the opportunity to share this conversation with your listeners.
This will be just the first time. We will do this again. Thank you so much for the time. We want to again thank our listeners to have joined us today, and look forward to kind of continuing the dialogue. And from Money Talk viewpoint,